Well, that's what I like to see. Two cats right here, right next to each other, getting along, no problem. She went nose to nose with Rocky right by the door. No hissing. So you know what the hissing is. Actually, a lot of people don't miss. Well, it's a warning sign. Stay back. But it's also a sign. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I assume this is a girl cat. She was here all night. I'm watching her on my security camera. I'll wake up and I'll look in the security camera, and she's sitting right there or on the steps right over there, right above Mr. Boots. So she was there. I'm assuming it's a girl because not a fixed male or anything. It's amazing she's eating solid food now. By the way, that's my World War I vintage mess kit. Perfect cat tray, right? You eat out of a World War I vintage mess kit. She took off yesterday when I was mowing the lawn, even though I was probably at least 100 feet away from her, and on the opposite side of a board-on-board 6-foot high fence. She don't like noise, man. The other cats would tolerate that as long as you're about 35 feet away, even if you're not on the opposite side of the fence. She's like real, well, I figure it's a girl. I figure she's a girl because she's been hanging here 100%. So she was right there the whole damn time, man. I put a blanket up there. You see up there on the top there? I put a blanket up there that goes inside a little meow meow house. I put her up there a few times with the food, and she didn't go there. So I'm trying to say, hey, go up there on the blanket. What I was going to do, too, was put a real light sprinkling of borax powder, the soap, right, on the blanket, and then rub the blanket and get it way down there deep in the fibers where it won't touch her, but it wouldn't really hurt her or nothing. But supposedly that kills fleas. That could help. I don't know if she's got fleas or not. Well, we got our can up there, see? They were going nose. They're getting along. I think she was just fearful. That's why she's hissy. She's not a fighter. She better not be a fighter. She's freaking get her butt kicked. And I think she's a kitten. I didn't really notice it as much till I picked her up, man. She is tiny. I don't think it's not an obvious kitten, but a kitten being maybe 8-9 months old or something, or she's gonna get bigger. She's not fully grown up, right? That's maybe, that's a possibility as a male, but one thing I was thinking, either you're going to go into heat, or you're fixed, or you're pregnant. I don't think she's pregnant, though. At least it's not showing. No, it's messed up. Bunch more cats, man. I just fed you, too, before I gave you that other food, that thing right here. You ate all that stuff, man. Yeah. I washed that out before I gave it to her, though. This guy, he loves his dry shit, flavor burst. He likes wet and dry. This guy eats pretty much anything. A lot of times he prefers that dry, though. I stuck that wet in front of his nose today, and he said, man, I don't like that. Right? And by the way, I found something else out. If you're ever wondering, I throw these in my videos here with The cat's a little health tip sometimes. If you're ever wondering, like sometimes you're thinking, you could be short one nutrient or whatever it is, or now I take Nature's Way Alive whole food vitamins, whole food energizer vitamins. They have the botanicals in them, the orchard blend, the he's gonna drink his water here maybe, and green food blend and all that stuff, and I started taking double of them. Started taking 6 a day instead of 3. I said, wow, bing, it's like somebody turned a light bulb on. And I was feeling like, I didn't have so much energy, and I was doing that Beck zapper, the Beck blood electrifier, and it does have more energy, but if you stop doing it, you lose it. You lose the energy, And I said, let me try something here. I said, I wonder if I'm missing one nutrient. I remember one time, I don't know what it would be, but that thing is so complete. Like, in other words, if you're short on something, you got to take more than the standard dose to get back up to snuff. So I don't know what I was short on. I remember one time when I was going to the gym a lot, I would start feeling more sluggish, and it wasn't just because I was working out. It was almost like, I don't know, something was going on. And really what it was iron. I was taking the Nature's Way Alive whole food energizer without iron, and when I added iron, specifically, it was like somebody turned a light bulb on, and within 24 hours I was feeling like, holy smokes, man. So sometimes you could be missing one damn thing and you just don't know what the hell it is. That's one thing I like about that Nature's Way vitamins, because they're pretty complete and they're not fake. It's another good thing. They're not fake like a lot of other stuff is out there. It's fake, or halfway fake or something. So anyway, probably gonna do enough cat videos here for now. But she's I could pick her up. I picked her up several times, and that's a good thing, because say I got to bring this one inside the house later when it gets colder. Like right now, it's perfect temperature out. It's not hot. It's not cold. I want to get her. I'm gonna take her to the vet. Get her shots, scan her for a chip, see if there's a chip in her someplace, somebody lost her, if there's no chip, I'll chip her, and I'll have 4 cats inside the house then, because she would be an inside cat because of, she stays in one, she doesn't roam, like Boots likes to roam. He'll hang around here sometimes he'll hang around here half a day. He roams. Panda Cat definitely roams. Panda Cat comes over for food. Panda Cat's a big cat. You know what I wish they had? I wish they had. I've been looking this up online left and right. I wish they had the rabies oral vaccinations, like you put in a treat so you can give it to the cat. It's only available to, the trap and release people or something that do it. It's like you can't get that. People can't get those vaccinations. Now, honestly, that Spooky 2 Rife machine I have, I don't want to say for sure, but it more than likely can cure rabies. So actually, I got some patented frequencies that aren't published anywhere that could probably do it. That supposedly they say they won't say they work for sure, but I don't want to say what they use. Because the thing is, you can't say anything is a cure for sure. You get out of here. Here. Oh, what's your head? There you go. There you go. What the hell did I give her? Gave her frisky salmon dinner. Okay, it's not the best. Good food. It's not bad food. I give them Whiskas and Friskies and Meow Mix liver burst for dry. You lift your tail up. Well, like I said, That's weird. This cat's got his tail curled down. Mother cat's got her tail straight up. That means they're happy. Seems like she's, I don't know. Well, I guess when you're eating, your tail isn't up. Anyway, you're eating solid food for a change. You eating solid food for a change, huh? Get rid of these bugs. Yeah. I'm gonna put this one up here. Mr. Boots gets it. Where the hell? Oh, he's right down there. See? He's right down there. Hi. Hey, Bootsy. You okay, buddy? Next to my Confederate thing. He's a Confederate cat. Yeah. Oh, she's eating solid food. You know, it's weird. I was like having to make gravy for her all the time, and now she's eating solid. That's good. Get your water dish right there. Well, that's good, little cat. Yeah, she's eating, for sure. Remember when Goldie came over, he was always on top of the roof of the Sebring convertible, and then he was hiding inside the, what you call it, the engine bay, by the heater, the El Camino. And then I made a little thing over here in the corner here, actually, with some with a box and blankets, and I had the kerosene heater. I did that a couple of nights, and I says, "Well, you're coming in." It was like in the 30s or something like that. He was just a kitten, and he was nice and warm in that little area, though. And I said, "You're coming in." And I had to leave him in the house when I went down to South Florida, Port St. Lucie, or whatever the hell that was, something like that. It's not exactly Port St. Lucie, something like that. And Port something, Northport, that's what it was. I had to leave him in the house. By the time I came back, all three of them were kind of getting along pretty good. But it's good I could pick this one up, because if you could pick her up, get her over to the vet, and you know, these cats you can't pick up. It's like kind of how you get them to the vet. Right? And you know, she was eating the food, and Boots came over. He didn't even fight with her or nothing. He just like let her eat the food. He was like, he had his nose right there. Just, you know, he's very, I don't know, he's a pretty laid back cat, man. He's not neutered. Sometimes they say the males get more laid back when they're neutered, but he's pretty laid back anyway. He's just sitting there, he's just right under, see him down there? He came right up to her. But she looks like, I could have sworn around the lids around her eyes were like redder when she first came here. It seems like all that's gone away. I'd like for her to lay on that blanket I put over there. I mean, a fluffy rug, whatever the hell you want to call it. Instead of laying on the ground here. Good. There we go. Do whatever you want. Laying on an old piece of cardboard. You know, as long as it's comfortable. Anyway, I'll take this up here before the bugs get it. Panda Cat will come by and get this up on my chainsaw. Which, by the way, the ignition module on this saw went bad. I can't believe it. You know what? It probably happened. It was when I cleaned it. It's supposed to be waterproof, but I guess it wasn't because it was an older ignition module. Got a new one on hand coming in. New old stock, which plenty of that stuff around for Macola. So anyway, yeah, just you know, I know that's probably, I was just saying this, and I don't sell Nature's Way whole food alive. You know where I got that? You know where I found out from Nature's Way alive whole food vitamins? This woman from years ago, she had MS, and basically she managed it where she didn't have it, or maybe she got rid of it. I don't know if you can ever get rid of it or whatever the hell it is, but she managed it where she didn't have it. And I know, I guess there's people tell you there's better vitamins out there, but she took those vitamins, and actually anytime she bought something in the store, she bought stuff that didn't have any preservatives, and she looked at all the chemicals and whatever the hell it was, and she just ate all pure stuff, you know, really good stuff. And since she was so fussy about what she ate and how it works so well with MS, I assume those vitamins are good. And I've been taking them since I think 2004. Before that, I used to take like junk, like one a day, Centrum, and I used to forget to take them half the time. Then I started reading, understanding more and more about. Actually, my theory before I got into this health stuff was about more than 10 years ago. My theory was just work out a lot. You know, I used to run 8 to 10 miles a day. If I take out the bicycle, I do about, a lot of times I do, you know, 60 to 100 something miles on a mountain bike or a road bike, 80 to 100 and, well, 120 or even 150. That was my whole theory. Just get out there in the sun and work out a lot and eat good. You know. As a matter of fact, one thing I wish they still made, they used to call them, they were like diet bars. They used to use them as, they were better than the protein bars. They used to be called figurines, and they had more nutrient and more protein and vitamins and stuff in them with less calories, and they tasted better, and they were cheaper than the protein bars. They're called diet bars. I used to take those as energy bars when I used to go out with my extremely long bicycle rides. There were a lot of times where, well, if it was on a mountain bike and you're doing 80 miles, that was like doing easy 100 miles on a road bike. Especially with the fat tires, man. Especially the tire inflation made a big difference too. Just a few pounds one way or the other, a lot more effort. Yeah. Anyway, Kitty, you have not moved from that spot since yesterday. She went from here to there. That's it. She went right there. There to there. And you know, I noticed I had her on a security cam, and I actually turned the sound up pretty, about 2/3 almost, because I says I don't want to make sure if there's no problems out there. I hear it. He's right near the microphone. He's only about, maybe 7 feet away from an ultra sensitivity microphone. So if some other animal came by and bothered her, I would have heard it right away. You know, so I'm watching out for her, man. I can't stay up all night though, you know what I mean? washing her face. Anyway. Yeah, well, rather than just make a cat video, I figured I'd throw a couple other tidbits in with them. So, and as usual, we got our glorious flag of honor out there. I called up some representatives about that. I says, "You better not be tearing that flag up, because there's a lot of people in the Revolutionary War that would be next, right? You know what I mean? Cool. It's beyond cultural cleansing. You know what I'm saying, right?" It's like the powers don't want you even saying anything. I'd imagine in the future that even videos that I'm doing with chainsaws, and say I'm cutting wood, they'll be saying, well, you know, there'll be some, you're harming the, I don't know, you're harming nature or something, you know? You know what I'm saying? What seems ludicrous today, right, might not be ludicrous tomorrow. And first time she's going somewhere. Amazing. Amazing little cat. So, looking for an eye for freedom here. I wonder where the hell she goes, man. She's somebody's cat. I just hope she finds her way back, because I don't want to keep her unless I have to, because she's going to freeze her ass off, you know. Oh, she's going up on the... She ain't going nowhere. She's going on the other freaking steps. Anyway. Shit.